Far beyond the tallest mountains and sparkling seas stood the beautiful kingdom of Luminara, where every flower glowed softly at night and waterfalls shimmered like liquid diamonds. At the center of the kingdom rose a magnificent crystal castle. Inside lived Princess Alara, known throughout the land for her kindness rather than her crown. Every morning, Alara greeted the castle birds, helped the royal gardeners, and read magical books in the grand library. Unlike many princesses, she dreamed of adventures instead of fancy parties. One peaceful evening, while the stars twinkled above, a tiny glowing fairy flew through Alara's bedroom window. "My name is Lumi," she said with a graceful bow. "I've been searching everywhere for you." Alara blinked in surprise. "For me?" Lumi nodded. "The moon crystal that protects Luminara is losing its magic. If its light disappears, darkness will cover the kingdom forever." Princess Alara looked toward the glowing crystal tower in the distance. "What must we do?" "There is only one way," whispered Lumi. "You must find the 3 magical blessings hidden across the enchanted lands." Without hesitation, Alara packed a small backpack with bread, fruit, a map, and her favorite storybook. The next morning, King Orion and Queen Celeste hugged their daughter. "Remember," said the queen, "true magic comes from a kind heart." Alara smiled. "I'll protect our kingdom." With Lumi flying beside her, she crossed sparkling forests where butterflies glowed like tiny lanterns. After hours of walking, they heard tiny cries coming from behind some bushes. A baby dragon had become trapped beneath fallen branches. "Oh no!" Alara rushed over. She carefully lifted the branches and freed the little dragon. Instead of flying away, the dragon happily licked her hand. "I think he likes you," laughed Lumi. "I'll call you Spark." Spark happily flapped his tiny wings. As they continued, they reached the Rainbow River, where the first blessing waited. A giant stone bridge had collapsed, making it impossible to cross. Suddenly, woodland animals gathered nearby. A family of rabbits, foxes, and squirrels were also trapped. Instead of searching for another path only for herself, Alara worked together with everyone. She used vines, logs, and stones to build a safe bridge. As the last animal crossed safely, a glowing crystal flower appeared. "You have earned the blessing of kindness," said a magical voice. The flower transformed into a shining jewel that floated into Alara's necklace. The journey continued toward the Whispering Mountains. Strong winds howled through icy cliffs. At the mountain's peak stood an ancient stone gate covered in glowing symbols. A riddle appeared. "What grows stronger the more it is shared?" Spark scratched his head. Lumi thought carefully. Alara smiled. "Hope." The gate slowly opened. Golden light filled the mountain. "You have earned the blessing of wisdom." A second jewel joined her necklace. Far away, hidden inside a dark castle, Shadow Mage Morven watched through his magical mirror. "So," he growled, "the princess has found 2 blessings." He raised his staff. Dark clouds covered the sky. Lightning flashed. Trees twisted into frightening shapes. The final blessing rested inside the Forest of Dreams, where magical illusions tested every traveler. Alara suddenly saw piles of glittering treasure. A beautiful golden crown appeared before her. "You can become the richest queen in the world," whispered mysterious voices. "But my kingdom needs me more than treasure," Alara answered. The illusion disappeared. "I only want everyone to be happy." The forest glowed brighter. The blessing of courage appeared as the 3rd crystal. Suddenly, Shadow Mage Morven stepped from the shadows. "You've done all the hard work," he laughed. "Now give me the blessings." "I can't. They belong to Luminara." Morven fired dark magic. Spark bravely flew into the air, breathing tiny bursts of golden fire. Lumi created sparkling shields. Alara remembered her mother's words. True magic comes from a kind heart. Instead of attacking, she stepped toward Morven. "I know darkness often comes from loneliness. You don't have to fight anymore." Morven froze. No one had ever spoken kindly to him before. The 3 blessings began glowing brighter than the sun. Their light surrounded the wizard. His dark cloak faded into bright blue. The shadows disappeared. I had forgotten what kindness felt like," Morven whispered. "I'm sorry." Alara smiled warmly. "Then help us protect the kingdom." Together they hurried back to Luminara. The moon crystal had nearly gone dark. Only one tiny beam of silver light remained. Alara placed the 3 magical blessings upon the ancient crystal pedestal. The jewels floated into the air, kindness, wisdom, courage. A brilliant rainbow of light exploded across the sky. The moon crystal shone brighter than ever before. Flowers bloomed instantly. Birds sang joyful songs. The river sparkled with silver light. Every citizen cheered as bells rang across the kingdom. King Orion proudly hugged his daughter. "You saved us all," Queen Celeste smiled. "You proved that the greatest magic isn't found in spells. It's found inside a caring heart." Morven became the kingdom's new royal wizard, using his magic to help others instead of hurting them. Spark grew into a magnificent golden dragon, but he never forgot his first best friend. Lumi continued exploring magical lands, always returning to visit the castle. Princess Alara became known throughout the world as the Princess of Light, reminding everyone that even the smallest act of kindness can change the world. And whenever the moon crystal sparkled across the night sky, children smiled, knowing that kindness, wisdom, and courage would always shine brighter than darkness. Please like and subscribe to our channel.